Darkest here. All right, so this is a final. This is week 4, and it's a final of your project. So let's take a look how it looks. Okay, so what I can see is that here on the beginning there is something funky going on with his legs. He's very heavy character, right? He's a ton of the meat, and when he's standing on the land, he's so heavy that probably he puts the imprint, really deep imprint in the ground, in the soil, if that's some soil, right? Now let's take a look what actually is happening here. You see that foot? As I would go forward, I can see that this foot is sliding back, and this one too. What is impossible? That is impossible. That has to be fixed on the same place. And why his foot, back foot, is not really bending? The back foot, if it's down on the floor like this, it's made out of two parts: the ball of the foot and the rest with a heel here. So if it's on the ground, when the character goes forward, just like in this case here, right, the ball of the foot stays on the ground, and the heel goes up. That's how it's supposed to look proper, with the heel going up and the toes staying on the ground. You cannot have a from this position to go like this. Because there is no bending here. It looks very stiff. Where are the joints? Right? So that's the sliding back that we have here, and the back foot not having this. It's killing the illusion of reality. So when he's supposed to propel himself, his legs are sliding back. So how come this foot is here and then on the very next one is there? Where exactly he pushed himself? Alright, then getting up there. Also, I don't think that if somebody is, when somebody is jumping, having this leg like this, coming down, I don't think that this leg would actually go back. This leg, why would that leg go back? I don't know. There is a momentum that is coming up with this character towards this side, right? So that momentum would actually probably force him to place this leg, instead of back, probably forward. So that what you have front leg would become back, and he would, from here, he would go forward to this. Probably. Because putting this foot back, it goes against any physicality in here, this case, because like I said, he's coming with a force, and that would actually throw him off the balance. You know, if you don't protect yourself with the putting foot forward, you can actually end up flat on your nose. That's why we have to put that leg forward. When he's getting off, this arm is very you know, it's parallel. You see those things that are constantly parallel. What makes it look stiff, as it's coming, as he's pulling his arm with the body, and the arm is coming this way. Now when body starts to go up, you should create overlap, and the arm is still being dragged this way and still being down this way, and he's kind of even helping himself with the arm. He's pushing himself off the ground here, down, and then you could actually, from here being completely down, you could catch up and from here you could pull that arm up. Here you could actually go, instead of just so simply moving those arms in, you could, in the middle of it, wherever is middle, where you start. So you start here and you go to, so middle is somewhere here. You should dip this one with the hips down. So from start, he would go down, and then from here he would go to this, where he is with his back, right? So on this one his back would be lower, and then on final it would go up. There is sliding on the Batman's feet. Is he standing on the ice? You see that? To do this, he's supposed to just rotate on his foot, ball of the foot. But ball of the foot has to be on the same place. Now he jumps here fast. Boom! Look at this spacing from here to there. It's a spacing of that much, and then goes from here, boom, that. How come he stops in the middle of the air? Look, boom. He's not going anywhere. Look at his hips. If somebody jumps, it cannot jump fast and then stops here and then continue with different timing. It has to have a slow in and slow out. It has to accelerate fast, slows down here, and then it has to go down with a nice spacing, right? It should accelerate again as it's coming down, but the slowest part is here. It cannot be in the middle. It cannot stop here, just like what your character does. Look. Jumps and then stops here. And then continues. And then what is happening here? What's happening with his foot? So again, so he slows down here in the middle of the air, in the middle of the fall, and then boom, goes down fast. As he's landing, you should watch for his arcs that he is doing. If his head is here, going down, why is suddenly comes that way and then down? Is it possible without pushing him so much forward? Maybe that should be here. So that you have nice arc coming down. This part getting off seems to be fine. It's not bad. Maybe a bit fast, but and then I still have a kind of problem with this, where this giant behaves like he is made out of styrofoam. If he swings his huge arm, and that arm goes forward to this, right? Don't you think that even if he misses, that he would still continue going this way? How come he just bounces back? This is kind of nice. I like it. It's very dynamic. The bad guy. Ooh. Although I would definitely spend more time again on here probably, because if he's going in this arc, why would he just drop here and then go that way? Why he's not continuing with this arc to land somewhere here? Because as he is rotating in the air, he's also flying this way. So all this, as he's rotating, he was supposed to travel this way and land somewhere here. All right, so there we are. Okay, so this was this is a portfolio 6. Hopefully we're gonna be working together portfolio 7. So up to that, have a nice day. Bye bye.